The following is a quick video to show how to create survey contacts in Legendary Data for the purposes of surveying records. You can see this list, this dummy list that we have of a single record, Legendary Data. If I try to survey this record, it's telling me there are no contacts available for the active results, which is this one record. So what we're going to do is we're going to add survey contacts to this Legendary Data record. I double click on the record to edit it. And now if I scroll down, I can see that there are actually people associated with this record that have been associated, but neither of them is set as a survey contact, which is denoted by this little icon here on the right. You can also see which contacts have been set by clicking on this Contacts tab. There's two ways really to set a person as a contact. One is to just go down and click on the name. This little icon to set them as a contact, and then you'll see that that simultaneously sets them up here as a contact. You can also make the change up here and set as yes as a contact, and now you'll see that it reciprocates down here as well. One thing to note, you have the option of making the survey contact set to no, yes, or preferred. Preferred is always for the list that you're currently in, and that means that if you send a survey to that list, it will send only to preferred records first if there are any records that have been set as preferred for that specific list. Otherwise, it'll just serve to send to everybody that is set as yes. Additionally, if you have a situation where you don't know the name of the specific person that you need to send to, but you do have a general email address that you want to send to, you can do that by having any email field associated with that record. So for example, if I know info@legendarydata.com is a valid email address, then I can see up here info@legendarydata.com becomes an available surveyable email address, and I can just set that to yes. And now that's not going through a specific person record, it's going through this general email field. And then if I want it to be a, attention person in charge, I would just populate that here. You'll note that if you make a change to the field here, it will also make the change to the general email here as well. I'm actually going to remove this though, because that is not in fact a real email address. And now I'm going to save this record so that my changes are applied to the record permanently. So I hit the Save button. And now I can go back to my list. And if I hit the survey button, it will let me proceed to send a survey out to everybody on this list that has a survey contact. The default for this particular record is showing that there are none available that have not already submitted, but because this is a test record in our database, I can switch this to all, and now I can send out my survey.